Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed Cooper and today I'm going to teach you how to use Excel macros. So let's get started. We are going to right click the ribbon, customize the ribbon, look at the right hand side, click Developer, click OK. Developer is at the top, click that, and click Record Macro, click OK. We are going to type 1 in cell A1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop recording. Click Ctrl A, delete. Now we're back to the start. Select A1, click Macros, and Macros in this workbook. Click Macro 1, click Run. And as you can see, we have numbers 1 to 5. Now let's try this again. What if I select cell D4, or any cell for that matter? So let's see, cell D4, macros, run. So this is an unanticipated problem. So let's see what happened to our code. So we are going to click macros, step into. Then we are going to click reset. Now this is the code that was generated by the macro recorder. We can do a better job. So as you can see here, it says active cell, and then the formula of the cell, we're going to change it to 1. So active cell could be anything. So that's why when I selected D4, it changed it to 1, because D4 was the active cell. So let's go back. And over here, it says range A2 select. So after that, it selected here, and then it changed it to 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and 6. But nothing was added to A6. So that's why the code didn't work as anticipated. So let's fix this up with a for loop. So first, what we are going to do is declare a variable. And first, before you actually know what we're doing, the coding language in Excel is called Visual Basic for Applications, or VBA. So the way coding works in different languages is they have their own syntax. So variables can be declared different ways. In Excel or VBA, we use dim, D-I-M, to declare a variable. I'm going to make the variable called row. You can call the variable anything. It could be X, it could be I, J, but I'm calling it row for readability. So dim row as long. You can use integer. Integer and long are almost the same. However, long runs better in Excel. It's faster to compute the code. All right? Now we're going to do a for loop. So for row equal 1 to 5. So the reason I chose 1 to 5 is because I want to add the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in cells A1 to 5. Okay? That's the only reason. I am going to delete this and everything else here. And I'm going to get rid of the 2 and put an ampersand outside and put row. So we have ampersand, which is concatenate. So it is adding these two variables together. So it's adding the string A to the long row. So row will be numbers 1 to 5. So it will be A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, right? And we know the range is this. So this is range A1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And instead of select, we're going to just do value. So the value of cell A1, for example, equals row. So when row is 1, so range A1 equals 1. When row is 2, range A2 equals 2, etc. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put next row. So after row is 1, we want to do the next sequence. So the next sequence is 2, and then 3, and then 4, all the way to 5. Okay, and this looks fine, so let's delete all of this, and let's try this out again. So let's click F5 or run sub. Run. And you can see it worked well. Now let's change it. Let's do for 1 to 20. And let's click run. And here we go, 1 to 20. Let's do 1 to 50. And let's go. And you can see it goes all the way to 50. So this is the basics of how to use macros in Excel. Now this isn't very exciting, we're just putting numbers in a cell, but it's to show you that you can use code to manipulate Excel. Now there are lots of resources on YouTube you can use to do cooler things, but let me show you a free resource that you can find on Google. So now we are going to go to Google. So let's go to Google and search 101 Excel macros, so 101. So we are going to click on Wiley, and we're going to scroll all the way down and click download. So let's go. We have the file here, and I'm going to look at chapter 3, but you can look at whatever chapter you want. And for the purpose of this video, we're going to use macro 21. So let's press enter to open it. Okay, so here we are. We can see that the macro sorts the worksheets by name. So we have sheet 6, 1, 2, 7, 5, 3, and 4. Now, let's press Alt F11 to see the code, or we can just go to Developer, go to Macros, and click Step Into. Now, let's see if the code has any viruses, such as CryptoLockers or whatever. Okay, so you can see the code is fine. It's not going to reformat my hard drive and demand Bitcoin from me. So let's try this out. So let's click the run sub. And as you can see here, we have sheets 1 to 7 in order. So let's mix this up again and try the code one more time to see if it works. Instead of clicking the code, we're going to click the button, Sort Sheets. And as you can see, it also works. And if we actually right-click the button, go to Assign Macro, and we can also edit the code through here. And we can change this button to any macro. So that's how you can add a macro to a button in Excel. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy your day. Thank you, everyone.